I looked at the 2023 Alfa Romeo today in the game.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't change anything else. All it is a new texture.
Is it?
Yep. I downloaded it on PC and compared the files to the old
Mm-hmm.
one, and everything is the same except for the textures. They technically put in a brand new team,
Mm-hmm.
um, and this one is actually called Alfa Romeo because Alfa Romeo in this build of the game, or the old build, was just referred to as Sauber still. It's like out of date. Um, it's like that. Like fucking Aston Martin is still called Force India. That's how
No.
out of date it is. Yeah. So um,
It says it really all, doesn't it?
yeah, but like it's not up to date. They don't change directory names because nobody sees that. So they just change like the texture that's applied to it, and
Okay.
that's it. So, but anyway, so they added a new directory though called Alfa
Mm-hmm.
Romeo, and then they put a brand new texture and stuff in there for it. But whenever I like pulled apart the ERP file and looked at the XML file that like defines all the grip and the aerodynamics and shit like that,
Mm-hmm.
like that was exactly the same as the Sauber file. It actually referenced the Sauber file directly.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's funny because then there's a big placebo effect going on. And because I was watching a YouTuber who was driving it, he said
Yep.
it felt better. It was
No.
more planted.
If he was driving the equal performance one,
No, he was driving the realistic.
yeah, he probably just had never driven the realistic Alfa Romeo before. It's slow
Yeah,
as fuck, but it's planted because it's so fucking
because
heavy. All the
yeah,
realistic cars have their own handling model to them. Like
yeah.
not their own model, but like the the model in the game, like they have different values for those cars, if that makes sense. Like they have different aerodynamic strengths and like different drag coefficients on their different parts of their car and shit like that. And the handling model will affect them differently, and they handle differently because of it. It was like that in last year's game too. The biggest way, like that they slow a lot of that stuff down, is through the weight. At least that's how they did it in last year's game because like all the engines are this like the in last year's game you had the Mercedes engine and
Hmm.
then everybody else. So like the Mercedes engine was the most powerful engine, and then any other engine in the game was the same, but they were all less than Mercedes. But the Renault, the Red Bull, and the Ferrari engines all had the same amount of power in last year's game in the realistic performance. But the Mercedes definitely had more. And so what they did is that for stuff like Ferrari that was quick but had a not as good an engine, they just had like less drag. They had like really good like um, aero on the front, but they didn't generate a lot of drag, and so you could run like really low wings, and you would still get like plenty of downforce and be like almost exactly the same. And you could also run like a lot lower ride heights, and it wouldn't destabilize the car. Now the McLaren in last year's game was actually the fastest car in a straight line with the realistic performance. It was faster than the Mercedes in all of them in the straight line, but it was heavy whenever it would go to turn in and stuff like that, and that's what made it like shittier. Is that it just like was the way that like the weight was distributed on the chassis and how much weight it had made it like really fucking lazy in the corners.
Mm. They
And it
just
was
copy
this,
so
yeah.
every car the same except the Mercedes,
Do what now?
and they'll just so they all have the same engine, but they just make
except
things worse
for
and better.
except for cars that had a Mercedes engine, yeah. And then the way that they would make them worse would usually by just adding weight, or if they would wanted to make them better, they would make their aerodynamics better.
Oof.
Yeah, which I mean, it's fine. I mean, it accomplished what they wanted to accomplish with it, which was making it
Yeah.
where the slowest car was the slowest car, while changing the least amount of things possible.
Hmm. It's a way of doing it.
Yeah, and when you got to pump one of these bitches out every year,
Yeah. Money would be nice if they just if they delayed the cycle to 2 years.
I mean, I'd be fine if they just release the new cars as like DLC
Yeah.
every year instead of like doing a brand new game, just like update it with the new cars.
Yeah, I would gladly pay for that if the game is good.
Yeah. Go to like an iRacing model where they just like release new cars and tracks.
Yeah, your game only gets bigger from that, I would think.
Yeah, because then you can go back and drive the older cars if you want still in the game.
Yeah, and people do not mind paying for content as long as the game's good.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. My biggest gripe about this game is that it tries to be an arcadey game too much, and it doesn't. It doesn't try to be a simulator, and I don't like that because it's not like fun
It's
for
extremely,
me. It's like I
yeah,
get in here and drive this car, and I know for a fact that like the real life car is easier to drive than this because the people that do drive the real life cars have said so. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Driving one of these cars, it is not as easy to lose the rear on acceleration as it is in this game. And like even the dude who's like the head of handling at Codemasters has said that much that like they make the game harder like artificially on purpose because they think it's supposed to be a game and it shouldn't be easy. So they don't really care about making it realistic. They care about making it artificially hard because it's supposed to be hard technically, I guess. If you don't have any of the assist off, it's supposed to be hard. That's also why they make the curbs as slippery as what they are too. Like they're not that slippery in real life. You actually get more grip on a lot of curbs, but that's not the way they do it.
Was 20 the one they had driver input?
20, yeah, was the one, yeah.
Man,
Now that drivers aren't driving it as much, and we also don't get any of the controls that they get like in real life. Like we can't really change ERS modes. We can't change entry, exit, and mid corner differentials. We don't get like brake migration control. We don't get um, brake shaping control. We don't get engine braking control. Like none of that stuff. None of it. And they have had more of that in the past, but they don't give you that control anymore. And I get like why they do it is to appeal to like the casual crowd, but like
yeah,
I
but
just
you could put it on automatic,
yeah,
so
like they do with other shit. Yeah,
just give people the chance.
yeah. But then I think people complain because then people who know how to use that shit do better. But
Yeah,
I feel like that's you get that no matter what.
yeah, just the people that are willing to learn are always gonna get better.
Mm-hmm.
Just how it works.
Yep. So you're always gonna have that, but they only care about appealing to people that
Yeah, they're
are
trying to be
casual.
real casual. Yeah,
Yeah, that's all they care about. Really, it is
I
like they
mean
don't
most
do.
games are like that though.
I mean, yeah, but like it makes me sad because this is the only like real way to race F1 cars.
Yeah, Are- aren't they on iRacing?
Hmm.
The F1 cars are on iRacing, right? The Mercedes.
The Mercedes is
Only the Mercedes.
only the Mercedes,
Uh,
and you have to have like an S tier license to even drive them in an actual fucking series.
oof. Is that hard?
Yeah, yeah, it takes a while to get there.
Ready up. Alright. There you are already. 17. What are your predictions for today?
Pasta. Ravioli, ravioli. Give me the formuoli.
Let's see. Alright. Thank God it's dry. I got 2 clicks and 3 clicks on the rear.
I have 2 and 3. Yep.
Okay. I noticed on Dace's setup he had 51 on front brake bias.
Yeah, that'll give you a little bit more on the. Well, obviously, it'll give you a little bit more on the front. That'll help you some with turn in if you need to get the weight forward more.
Will I lock up more?
You can, yeah, but it's not a huge like amount where it's like you're gonna lock up like instantly or anything. I will change brake bias quite a bit throughout a race usually. I'll change
Oh, you
brake
can change
bias.
it?
Oh yeah, I can change it. Like I have it mapped to a wheel on my like a little thumb encoder on my wheel. I'll change my brake bias a lot, and I change my on throttle differential even more.
Depending on the wear of the tires?
Yep, yep. I also put it up to 100% for the starts of the races because it keeps the rear from going sideways whenever the wheels start to spin.
You out already?
Yeah, I'm coming through Lesmos too on my outlap.
Okay, I'm going out now. So I won't see you. I have a teammate today.
Yeah, I don't know who your teammate it would be.
I don't. I'm the lone wolf today. Phew, I almost died on the second Lesmo.
I think Ninja changed his PSN.
The what?
Ninjazilla.
I think it was Ninjazilla already.
Was it?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh.
They just use shorter names in the Discord.
Right. I'm getting confused, I think. That would have been weird if his actual PSN was Ninja.
Yeah.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
What the fuck? He went 7 times quicker.
Yep, I saw that. I don't think softs make it for sprint.
No. Got like 4 or 5 good laps on the softs.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna add a tick of tire pressure across the board for quality here.
Okay, so far our fastest lap
Daring.
is
Daring.
a
To do.
20.9. Right, car's ready. Let's get it out there.
That you in sector 1?
No, I'm in sector 3. I'm coming up on Parabolica right now.
You on a lap?
I'm about to be.
Okay.
I'm starting it right now.
Fuck. Go get him.
Thank you.
How did it go?
20.6. Where are you
Where
at?
did you go? P7.
I went to P3.
Nice. I'm on a 20.7, I think.
You're running it to Parabolica now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
That's in Lesmos 1.
I'm not gonna make my lap, but they're on easy on fuel anyway. So.
Understood. Stopping this lap.
But well, not getting better than P5.
Our best lap so far is a 1 minute 20.6. Okay, that's
Did
all
a
the checks
24.
complete. We're ready to go.
20.4.
Yep.
Good job.
Thank you.
Whew.
I'm in low fuel mode now. I gotta do the whole lap in low fuel mode. It's definitely on hard this time.
It is on hard this time?
Yeah, I think so, because I'm slow.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. If I knew, I wouldn't have done it, I think.
Yeah, I went out on pretty low fuel, too.
If you're close to it when you go on the straight, you won't notice it, but when I let off, and I didn't get going again. Hello.
Hello.
Where does it say? Simulation settings. Oh, fuel mode's on hard, yeah.
Cool.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Nice.
20.1. Ah,
Nice one.
Whew.
That was a good lap.
Thank you.
I only saw the last corner, but from the time, it's a good lap. It was a nice short line you took there to the...
Yeah, I figure that's a little bit less track I have to take fuel-wise.
Yeah.
Got a purple sector 1 there.
Ooh.
It blows my mind how little brake you need for Lesmos too.
Yeah, it's just a little tap.
Yeah, because like the way that the camber is there, this makes it stick. Yeah, I just now hit low fuel mode. Coming up to Parabolica.
Oh, you're already putting your time.
Yep.
Zooming.
I felt good on that. When I was 2/10 up coming out of the first chicane, I was like, alright, I might do alright this time.
That is nice.
And I was like, don't
First
fuck up,
chicane can
don't
really
fuck
make
up.
or break your race.
Yeah, it can,
Your
yeah.
lap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, even just mentally, you're like, fuck.
Yeah. You're gonna try to push and make it up somewhere, but...
Mm-hmm. That Ferrari cost you.
Yeah.
You couldn't take a tight line through there.
Yeah.
But that's still a very good time.
Thank you. That's a great lap from P1.
Yeah, Godfather did
I've
great.
seen his name up there that much.
Mm-mm.
I think.
Mm-mm. Wasn't he the one that had like all those network problems, or no?
Yeah, at Spa.
I thought he quit.
I think if I could have taken a shorter line, I wouldn't have gained 1 point.
No, you wouldn't have got a fucking 1.3 tenths. You wouldn't have got.
Doesn't really matter. It was a little blow. But he didn't really have anywhere to go. I understand that he was there.
Mm-hmm.
This wrong time. Good quality from us, though.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Happy with that.
No, because it's 5 the sprint.
I would say the fuel calculation seems pretty accurate. So, like,
What do you mean?
Meaning, like, what they tell you is going to last is probably what it's going to last. Because it said 2.7 in quali, and that's roughly what I had.
Okay.
So, I don't know. You usually use a little bit more than I do, so. You ran out pretty early on yours, so I would say probably take like
Yeah, but I
maybe.
did. I I spun, or I hit the curb, so I did a cooldown lap too.
Ah,
For
okay.
the outlap, I fucked up, and then I did another outlap.
Oh, okay, okay.
And I started my final lap with exactly one lap. And then
I gotcha. I see. I think I'm gonna do probably when it gets to the Grand Prix at least 0.5 extra.
don't forget to lower your pressures.
Oh yeah, thank you.
So it says 10.6 for the spring.
I'm gonna do like 9.5.
Gonna up in 7. A little bit more. Hearts?
Did somebody do that?
No, I asked if you would.
No. Why would I do that?
Just trying to be funny, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, that would be if I had done that. That would be hilarious.
I wouldn't be laughing with you. I would laugh at you though.
Yeah, for
Like,
sure.
what
And
are
you
you
know what?
doing? You're a funny
Fair.
guy.
Wouldn't blame you.
No threat of rain for the time being. Conditions look good.
Whee! You went for a spin.
You did indeed.
If you ever ask Mark to box on the information lab,
No, have you?
yeah, he gets real freaky about it. You have to try it on the main. You're like, no, don't you dare. Aww.
I
Okay, not
fucked
the
it up
best
just
placement
barely.
there, mate. Let's try and get a good
Me
launch
too,
and
I
see
got
the
point
Hmm.
start.
1 over.
I went 0.3 over.
Okay, so that's the rest of the grid forming up
Oof.
now. Be patient.
It's point 2 too many.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Drop your speed. Our delta's too low and we're going to risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah, it did me too.
Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until we get the green flags. VSC ending. Wait for the greens.
Oh my. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're
Okay,
good.
that's us with 5 laps of fuel remaining. 5 laps of fuel left.
Don't fall for it again.
Okay, you're catching the car ahead, but remember, we need to get to the end of the race on these tyres.
Ooh. I pushed them off. My bad, brother.
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps. Okay, clear. Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
I locked up like crazy into that one.
Yeah. It looked like you were getting pretty close to me.
Yeah.
Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining.
I saved quite a lot of fuel.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna cross at like plus 0.8. So I gained plus 0.3.
Yeah.
That was good for me.
Yeah.
I don't think
Hold
I've
on.
been competitive with you anywhere before.
Jeddah.
Yeah, if everything goes right, I am, yeah. Although last time it didn't, so.
Well,
I love those high speed tracks.
you did very well.
Thank you.
I knew it. He's crying. Oh no, never mind. That was his reaction to the spawn up. I thought he was just saying thanks, bro. That's very sarcastic. Um. Your fastest lap is 6 tenths quicker than mine.
Who's this?
Yours?
Really? Oh shit.
That's what it says.
That's because I was behind you with DRS and burning on that lap I overtook you, I think.
I think Lucid is flying. He's blonde.
Yeah, he was quick.
I don't know if he was burning or that he was just quick, but he dropped me in the first lap, and I was like, you can go if you want it that bad. I'm gonna burn my battery on lap 1.
Right.
Maybe he was just that quick. Could be because he was flying for the rest of the race. Should I go under? We did save a lot.
I only saved plus 0.3, so I went plus 0.4 instead. Just, I don't know. I don't want to risk anything. You never know. I don't know how it's going to change over an entire GP.
Okay, so everything looks good on the power unit cycles, so let's concentrate on bringing tyres and brakes up to temperature. Okay, incredible parking there, nice one. That's going to give you the edge if you can get a good launch as the race starts.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Keep an eye on the lights, the start sequence will begin.
Oh! I know I just hit you, did I?
No.
Okay.
Also dodged all the corners for someone. We hit with someone else, I think, but they absolutely dive bombed, so
Okay.
don't worry about it. Oh, you checked out? Took a while.
Yeah, I know, right?
Hello,
Hello.
No.
how are we today?
Good.
How are you? Oh
I
man.
am tired. I'm about to rage quit life right now.
You're tired?
I'm tired from life.
I feel that.
Because I'm about to have to go to 2K14 and play with the Utah Jazz. My God, this Utah Jazz team makes me want to die. 17 years in the making.
Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until we get the green flags. VSC ending. Wait for the greens.
Java? Great.
My bad.
I'd love to go a lap without a VSC. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Is DRS enabled?
Yes.
So you have it now.
Yeah, I had it on the last straight.
Oof.
Oh man.
Green flag.
My fucking back tire.
What happened?
My rear's locked up.
Ah,
It's a bummer.
yeah.
Didn't get damage at least, but
Yeah.
yeah, and Special Steve is lagging real bad. His car was in the gravel, and then it was back in front of me.
Yeah, he was lagging a little bit on the qualifying, too. I almost hit him when I was on the in lap.
The car ahead starting to create a gap. They're just starting to pull away from us now.
Times are you doing?
My best was a 23.5. That one was a 23.6.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Oh, I didn't get it. Lucky.
a lap, 5/10. Yellow flag.
Some McLaren went around and
Okay.
Ascari.
Yep.
Pitting this lap then. Coming to the pits at the end of this lap.
It's gonna be a safety car. Or not? Oh.
Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that. Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres.
We're out in traffic or behind it?
Behind it.
I overtook him right before the pits. Nice.
That's it, mate. You've taken fifth. Our gap behind is 2.0 seconds. behind is 35.9 seconds.
Lucid is gone.
Yeah.
He is 11 seconds ahead of me. I tried to
11?
undercut. I tried to undercut him and lost time. And like not a little bit, like 4 seconds.
What the fuck?
Yeah. The man loves pasta.
Yeah. I'm in no man's land. 8 seconds ahead and 6 behind.
What place are you in? Oh, you're in 5th. I see you.
Yeah. Should be 4 because Crescent is still on those hearts.
Yeah, I don't know if he pitted early though, because of damage or anything though.
Oh.
Because he's out awful long on those.
I don't know. He's slowing up Godfather though. I don't know what's happening. Fighting it or something?
I don't know. I welcome it
Yeah.
because the Godfather was gaining on me like a couple tenths a lap.
Yeah, it was gaining on me as well. He was extremely fast in the straights. Cause
Yeah, and I would
just
usually
lost.
pull him in the corners a little bit, but he is fast.
Crescent's in.
Well, that answers that question.
Yeah.
Get him, Lansy, get him.
Caution, caution. Okay, be aware there's an incident in the next part of the track. No overtaking through the yellow flags. Green flag.
I think Lucid fucking spun. His delta just dropped by like 10 seconds.
Oh yeah, you're pretty close on the. Yeah.
I don't know if he got damage or not.
It'd be nice.
He did not pit, so he must not have gotten damage. I'm not necessarily gaining time either.
Works really light. Where did he spawn? Lesmo?
Rotophilia, or the second chicane.
Oh.
That's just 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Oh, I locked my brakes again in the same game. Decker on this mediums is closing in pretty quickly. Leave me alone.
Okay, no issues with the tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them. Okay, gaps in the car ahead is 5.8 seconds. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Their tyres are 11 laps old now. Your last lap time was a 1:22.6. Okay, we're dropping back by around 4 tenths a lap. Give it everything you got.
Mark didn't say he had damage, so.
Okay. Lucky boy.
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
He's getting a second per lap right now. What the fuck is happening?
What is it?
Decker is gaining a second on me.
Those mediums, I guess.
Yeah. Still a lot though.
Yeah, it is a lot.
Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
I worked hard for that. Ah! Ah! Oh my god. I
I
got
worked real
just in
hard for
time.
that.
I got to switch just in time to see that. Oh man. That was good. Lucy was just on another level, man.
Man, that setup was not it. Or at least, or me and ABS is not it. That would be the case as well. Well done to you though.
Thank you.
Awesome weekend. Man, I'm not. Where did Gronk finish? Did he retire? It, Whoever, is that one word?
Whoever? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a word.
Okay.
There's whoever, whatever, whichever. Whoever, who, whatever, where, how, and why. Yeah. Who, what, where, when, why, and how. I think you could put ever at the end of each of those. Why ever is close. I don't know if that's a word, but the other one's for sure.
Why ever?
Yeah, I don't know if that one's a word. Might be.
Why it's always ever? Let me clip my footage in case the reporter. Don't think so, but I have to have it. Yeah, you won't be reported because you were all alone all race.
I mean, I bumped.
It's good to be alone in P2, huh?
Yeah, I bumped Crescent down the straight, but that's because he was trying to squeeze me, like Jacko did to Dace, and I don't move. When I know that I'm in the right and they have enough room over there, I don't move. If they come over,
Yeah.
I don't move. If we bump, we
No.
bump. I ain't moving.
Yeah, why should you? I never
Exactly.
move.
That's exactly
I
right.
would move if it is someone I know, though.
If
To a
I
certain extent.
to a certain extent, yeah. If it was like barely enough room, I'd probably move. But if I know I gave you enough room,
Yeah. Eventful.
That's good.
Not a fan of Monza anymore.
I love Monza. It's a fun track. It's a lot more fun in this game than it was in the last game.
Last game was awful. Because last game was just RNG if you get the curb right.
Yeah, that first, like, the curves in turn one were just like, even if you just barely touched it, you were gone.
Yeah.
Not fun.
But you had to take it on quali. Because it was
I didn't.
the line.
I didn't take it in quali. I never could get it right.
On the last game?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You had to got it that bad that there was no curb anymore. But they did patch it, I think, halfway through the game. And then if you touched it, you were gone. You would fly up into the air. It was fun.
Yeah, it was.
It was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Would have had a. I think you would have dropped me anyway because you were quicker than me in the weekend. On quali, I got the lap right, but in the sprint and in the feature, you were just quicker.
It would have been close for sure.
Yeah. Because I was somewhere in between you and Godfather, so it would have naturally probably been a little train.
Godfather was like catching me too. The only reason I ended up being able to beat him is because Crescent slowed him up enough.
He did catch up back, right? At one point.
He was catching up like maybe a tenth or two a lap, but once he was above 3 seconds, like, you know,
Yeah.
I could keep that. But I think he lost it in turn one a couple times because there was a few times where it was like a 1.5 second delta behind.
Yeah.
And then
that's what
and then exit out of turn 1 and 2, he ended up being 3 seconds behind somehow.
Yeah, I remember I looked at it once. It was you were both in a 12 second, or he was 12 13.1 or something, and you were like 13.1 maybe. And I was like, oh, he's catching. And then after the chicane, he was back to 10 seconds for me, and I was like, oh, never mind.
Yeah. Yeah, and then he almost lost it, I think, once in Les Mills won. I think that was when he was fighting with Crescent.
Yeah, Crescent slowed him up because he dropped to like 8 seconds in front of me.
Yeah.
But he kept dropping when he was ahead of Crescent as well.
Yeah, he got close as like 1.3 to me. I was trying to save battery as much as I could to like fight that off, but at the same
Yeah.
time not let him get.
Yeah, you rather don't have him in your DRS at all.
Yeah, exactly. Because it doesn't matter how much battery you save, you're not going to be able to overcome that.
What's tomorrow?
Tomorrow is Spain without the S.
Yeah, it's just Spain. It's gonna rain.
Yep.
Rhyming random accidentally there.
Did you see the driver standings?
I saw
I'm
me. I've not seen you yet. Gotta watch it
I'm
out.
I'm like just outside of relegation.
Let's go.
I'm at 676. Mitch is at 654. Palmer's at 636.
You don't get saved anymore if you promote late. Palmer was promoted this season, right?
EDA got Palmer?
I think so.
No, he was here way before
No,
me.
because race day teammate was J-Cost.
That was last season, I'm pretty sure.
No, it was race day was in D2 last season.
Let me look. I'm so confused.
He definitely got promoted, but it was really early, I think. It was J-Cast in race day, and in race
I'm looking right now too. It was round
5.
Yep, looks like 5. Yeah, you don't get saved late. Nikki got pulled up real super late, and he's not getting saved either.
Okay, no, that's a good thing then. Yeah. Just finish, I guess.
Yeah, that's the name of the game. Just do the best I can do.
Yeah.
And, that takes solace in the fact that if I hadn't DNF 3 times, it'd be a way different scenario.
Yep. Man, I missed one race and I'm dropped to 8th.
Mm.
L. There goes the dream.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that's how much it hurts you to DNF or anything. Like, it's
Yeah. It is fun. I like the idea. Because it rewards you for being consistent, but I was only in P5 because I just finished in the top 15. Or finished.
I think that lower finishing positions probably shouldn't get as many points as they do, because that makes it like way more damaging. Like, I think last place gets like a lot of points.
43.
Yeah, that's a lot of fucking points. If you're gonna get
Yeah,
none.
but it encourages you to not do stupid shit.
However, once you get up past like D3, that doesn't matter anymore because everybody's so fucking quick and aggressive. So like you have to basically be a bitch and back out of everything to guarantee that you won't DNF and crash. You either have to be so fast nobody's around you, or you have to just be a little bitch and back out of everything.
Which one are you?
I need to be more of the latter one. But I'm not, and that's why I've been suffering. Like, if I were smart, I would have backed out of that on Edwin and just let him have it.
Yeah.
But I didn't, and I paid the price for it. If I was smart, I would have let Hoxid go in Baku in turn 1. But I didn't, and I paid for it. The only one that wasn't my fault was Jeddah, because Ryan was being too aggressive and hit say, and then...
Yeah, that was an awful one.
Yeah, that one was not my fault. The other two, absolutely my fault.
I mean, you could have jumped over it like Lightning McQueen did. Right?
I don't know.
Did you see my little dig at race day, just for the fun,
No,
in the D1 chat?
let me look. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Oh man, that's so funny. Oh, I didn't even catch that. Oh, that's so funny. You know he'll notice that.
Exactly.
Wait, hold on. I got a better one. I'll do this one.
I saw the standings. When he said it, I was like, let me see how close it is.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh yeah, that's a four-way for the championship. How can I make this funny?
Yeah, I do that too.
To be fair, he needs at least he needs Ryan as currency too. Well, Edwin as well. They need them to have both bad races to get back in.
Yeah, Edwin's been
They won't
looking.
get it by just winning.
Edwin has been looking great recently.
Yeah.
I'm serious. Like, not only is he looking quick, he's looking like consistent, like real good.
Yeah. Because it's the first. They're gonna get split up.
Yeah.
That didn't happen. I think they've been teammates for a while, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's going to be interesting because, like, almost all, like, this could end up being really good, honestly, because the dudes that do not need to be on teams together won't be.
Yeah. Well, one of them gets Matt Rosie, which would be a bit unfair.
Well, Matt
They have
Rosie,
last
though,
pick though, right?
but Matt Rosie at one point got relegated out of D1. So, like, he's, you know,
Relegated?
he did at one point, I think. No, that was Murph. Never mind. That was Murph I'm thinking of. I don't know why I get those two mixed up.
Both start with an M.
Now, in my head, like, I group people together in weird ways that I shouldn't. Like, I associate certain people with each other, and then I associate like certain bands with one another too in my head that aren't necessarily the same. But in my head,
Who
they're just like in the folder next to each other for some reason.
am I associated with?
Who are you associated with?
Yeah.
I have to think about it. Definitely nobody that I talk to very much. Nobody that I really talk to that much. The closest person that I can think of that I might associate you with, and you got to remember, there's no like logic to this. It's just like where my brain puts them. Is Veer?
Who?
Yeah, exactly. You don't even know him. He was like a dude that I used to race with in SFR, who was German, and I don't know why. In my head, I kind of group you two close together. I don't know why, but I had to think about it for a minute. So it's clearly not a very strong connection.
I mean, we're both from Europe.
Yeah, but you and Cornet are literally from the same country, and I don't associate you
That's
two.
true. That is true. I mean, Leeuwarden is a different country, though.
I
They
wouldn't
speak
know.
their own little language there.
Yeah, they're from Flanders.
It's like,
Isn't that Flanders? Or is that Friesland? It's Friesland.
yeah, Friesland, yeah.
Yeah,
Flandern is Belgium.
That's right. Damn, that would be offensive to Cornet.
Yeah, you should definitely say that once.
I'm gonna do it.
Like, Friesland is like what they
Sure.
speak in Memphis. For us, it's English, but you don't understand if you're not around from there. I saw a, I saw a clip from some Memphis rappers who were talking to each other,
Mm-hmm.
and they make the words real weird.
So that's like, there's a show on my Plex that I want you to watch.
Okay,
It's called Squidbillies.
Squidbillies.
Mm-hmm. Um, they talk just like everybody I knew growing up talks,
Mm-hmm.
and I think you might get a kick out of it. They're real short episodes, like maybe 5-10 minutes a piece. It's like an old Adult Swim show, and it's really
Okay.
horribly animated, but it's really funny. You should check it out.
So
I posted a video of
Never
a
mind.
song.
It was Baltimore accents, by the way.
Oh yeah, Baltimore accents are interesting. You ever watch that TV show The Wire? All them dudes
Yeah,
have that.
I like that. That was a nice show. So I
I
saw
never
this clip.
watched it.
Baltimore accents say this phrase out loud.
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah, you sent me that one. Yeah, you sent me that.
I was like, what are you saying?
I like how they argued about it.
Yeah, do we sound like that?
What?
Just make noise.
Yeah. If you go to the music channel and scroll up, I did post like a clip that's a song that they did in that show.
Let me see.
It's called
Music
called Hanky Panky.
I saw that come across, I think. Yeah, there it is. Hanky Panky Shanghai is a very offensive birthday song we sing here.
Mm.
I lost my job, can't pay the rent. What gets me through is your family scent. Sitting on the porch, gazing in your eyes. And then my hand goes a searching for that treasure twice your thighs. I will make some hanky, hanky panky, get my panky all stanky. And after that I'll say thank you for giving me stanky panky. Now don't go making me cranky. Come on and stanky my panky. I think I told you quite
Booty Hunter.
Yeah, he always has a cool hat that has like something on it.
Thank you, but I don't think Stanky Panky is quite the right tone for our Bible-themed amusement park.
I don't think your theme park audience is ready for my level of filthy wordplay.
Well, we agree. This is not a good fit.
That's right. Your theme park ain't got what it takes.
Enjoy playing your filthy song for Beelzebub.
I will, and he'll enjoy it, because unlike you, he knows I'm a major talent.
Great. The exit's right over there.
Good. I'm going to it. Wait, what just happened here?
Yeah, that show is super fucking funny. It really is. And then yeah, he always has like something funny on his hat. Like one time it said Jesus shaves, and it had like Jesus with half his beard gone. It was so funny.
It's called Adult Swim?
Yeah, so there's a television channel here called Cartoon Network, and after 10 o'clock at night, they do like this like special little like thing. It turns into like almost another channel called Adult Swim, and they play like these adult animated comedies and stuff. Because here in the United States, the FCC regulates like what type of content can be on TV, but after 10 o'clock, the type of content you can put on there is a lot more risque. So you can have a lot more cursing and stuff like that after 10 o'clock. So a lot of the shows like Family Guy and South Park and stuff like that will come on after 10 o'clock p.m.
Squidbillies, it's called?
Yep, it's on my Plex.
Yeah, I've seen it. Put it on my list.
Oh, and the little song that they play at the beginning is funny. And that'll change sometimes, too. Like, the song that plays in the intro credits is different sometimes. Anyway. Alright, man. I'm gonna hop off.
Heading off?
Yeah,
Yes.
I've got to watch my daughter tomorrow because she fucking got a fever at school today, and so she can't go back tomorrow. She's teething, and so kids get fevers sometimes when they teeth, but like she can't go back to daycare until she's been like fever free for 24 hours. It's bullshit. All right, I'll talk to you tomorrow, man.
Yes, have a good night.
Yep.